Hi and welcome to today's video. I just wanted to give a quick update on where we've been. I feel like I was doing pretty okay at posting over the holidays and stuff. And then now it's been like a month since I posted. So I just wanted to update you on that, like a little quick baby toddler update for the girls. So last I posted it was Riley's birthday. She just turned 2. So quick update on her. She's fine. She's a normal 2-year-old. Things are going good with her. She's getting a little bit more picky about eating, which is interesting because she used to like eat whatever, pasta, chicken, meat, anything, and now she's getting a lot pickier. I had gotten like these little Happy Top meals just for something quick to throw in the microwave for her if dinner wasn't going to be ready and she was too hungry, because she eats around 5:30, 5:45, and sometimes our dinner is just not ready yet. Nathaniel's dad usually cooks, and sometimes he gets caught up at work and dinner's not ready till after 6, and she cannot wait that long. So she's been pickier though. Like I made this little, it's like a quinoa thing, and she used to eat it when she was younger, but now like she would not touch it. She was just crying. She won't touch very many vegetables. We've got like 4 vegetables she'll eat. Oh no, Mia's stirring. Hopefully she doesn't wake up. Mia's asleep in the crib right there. And nap time's almost over, so I'm trying to make this quick. And then as far as like her speech goes, we're not seeing a ton of improvement there. We are working with a speech therapist at Kaiser. We have our second virtual appointment. She's been giving me tools to use at home, but I mean, I don't know. She doesn't have that many new words. I'm trying to still teach her like one of the baby signs. Like I'm supposed to work on 1 or 2 at a time, and it's been a couple weeks of working on 1, and she like just doesn't, I don't know, she doesn't have it down yet. So that's been hard. We're trying to reach out to another place and get a referral through there, and maybe do therapy through them, because Kaiser, it's more parent focused on giving like me tools, which is fine, but this other place is more like kid focused, and like I think that might be like a better fit for her. I don't even know. It's been hard. She's really getting frustrated because it's hard for her to communicate with us like what she needs. She's doing a lot of pointing lately and trying to like grab her hands and pull us to what she wants, but she just gets frustrated because we have no idea. So that's where things are at with her. Oh, one of the reasons too that we've been gone for a month, oh, there's a little fuzz. Oh gosh, I think I made it worse. One of the reasons we've been gone for like a month is that everybody got COVID. That was really great. It really wasn't that bad. No one had it bad at all in our house. It was like a pretty mild cold. I think a couple people like felt worse than others. So we live with Nathaniel's parents and his sister. His sister's the only one who works outside the home, and she had been training. She works at like a vet's office, and she had been training at one of their offices, and like 5 people were out or something like that and ended up having COVID. So she got exposed at work, came home on Riley's birthday not feeling well, and just by then it was already like too late. She tested positive I think that Thursday. So she tested positive on Thursday morning with like an at-home test. Oh, that's the other thing. Things have been like crazy in our area where after the holidays we could not find any tests at like PCR tests and stuff. There's no appointments available. I had to go like to a Walgreens. Like I had to go like race to a Walgreens 20 or so minutes away to get it, like the at-home test. It's just been crazy. So she tested positive on the at-home test, and she like isolated, quarantined, whatever, and the rest of us didn't. And I should have brought the girls upstairs to our room and quarantined us to keep them safe, but like I don't know, we didn't. And then, well, because we figured his sister was upstairs and that would be enough, but that next Saturday, like a couple days later after his sister tested positive, his mom woke up with a sore throat, and Riley had drank out of her water the day before. I usually try to like give her water and try to stop her from drinking our water, especially with like all the COVID stuff, but she ended up drinking out of Nathaniel's mom's water. And then she woke up with a sore throat the next day, so I was like, oh no, there's no way Riley's not getting COVID now. But we brought the girls upstairs at that point because now like another person was down, and we brought them up just to like try to keep Mia protected. But yeah, Monday night, Riley had a fever. I gave her some Tylenol before bed. She seemed fine. And then she had a fever the whole next day. We like literally watched TV the whole day, and she took like a 4-hour nap. She was just tired. But she did pretty well. And that was it. By that Wednesday, she was totally fine. I got an at-home test for her. She tested positive like immediately. I think I ended up feeling sick. I had like a sore throat and like all the same symptoms as everyone, but I never got like a positive on the at-home test, but I think I probably had it. Mia never had any symptoms. We never tested her because she's a baby. And she had no symptoms. And when I talked to Riley's pediatrician, he said the only thing you really can do with kids is like treat their symptoms. So if Mia had any symptoms like fever or anything, I would have just gave her Tylenol. There's not like really a whole lot you can do. So anyway, I think at that point, like after Riley was feeling better, I think we're almost gonna be out of like isolating. Nathaniel had planned a poker night for friends to come over because like everyone was good and clear, and like it had been enough time where like no one was sick anymore or whatever. But then he said his nose was stuffy, and I was like, just because everyone like in our house just had COVID and you haven't had symptoms the whole time, maybe you should take an at-home test before you have all your friends come over. And so then he tested positive like a week after everyone else. So we ended up doing like nothing most of the month just because there was people in our house with COVID and we were trying to like not be jerks. Yeah, we ended up not doing anything. My parents didn't see Riley for her birthday. Once we were like, I think it was like 10 days past when Nathaniel tested positive, around the 9 or 10 days, that's when we finally, my parents got to see the girls, and my grandparents too. So yeah, it was like a while after Riley's birthday before she got to see like my side of the family. But yeah, anyway, everyone's fine. But that happened, and that was like just terrible. It sucked just because we couldn't really do anything. I didn't want to take Riley like out of the house if she was sick. We don't go anywhere anyway, but even just like going for a walk and stuff, I don't know if you're supposed to like go outside when you have COVID. Once she was like past like the quarantine time, I did start taking her for walks outside just to get out of the house, but we haven't really done anything since before like her birthday. Gone anywhere, done anything outside, aside from like walking the trail by her house. So hopefully we can do something with her soon. But that's all Riley's updates. And then okay, Mia's story. I have to be super fast. She just turned 3 months. She's talking a ton. She's a happy little girl. Wiggling around like crazy, sleeping through the night for the most part. Every once in a while she'll wake up in the middle of the night, and then we just I should probably get her. I'll finish her update while I'm feeding her. Alright, I put my hair up because I'm holding her and she likes to pull on it. Yeah, so she's 3 months. She's not a newborn anymore. She's like an actual baby. She's reaching for toys and grabbing them, kind of playing with them, trying to chew on them. She's gotten super drooly. I'm hoping she's not going to be an early teether, but I feel like that's where things are headed. Hi. Hi. She's getting on a pretty good nap routine schedule. I can kind of tell what naps are not going to be good and what ones are good. Like her afternoon nap she just took is usually a good one. Her early morning nap is a good one. Late afternoon, bad. Mid-morning is bad. But that's fine. Honestly, as long as she takes the afternoon nap that's at the same time as Riley's, I don't care. That's all I want, is for them to nap at the same time so I can have a break. But yeah, things are good. She's playing a lot. She wants to sit up all the time. She doesn't like to lay down and snuggle anymore. She just wants to like look at everything, see everything. She loves watching Riley. Yeah, she talks a lot. She's not rolling over yet. So just a little bit of an update, like, if you haven't watched any of my videos before, Riley, which is my 2-year-old, she has a tethered spinal cord. So she had surgery when she was like, I don't know, 10 months old to correct that. She has no other issues related to the cord. They removed like the lump she had from it on her back, and then that's it. She's been like perfectly fine since then. She gets ultrasounds of her kidneys once a year and an MRI once a year, and like those came back clear last time. But Mia was born with the same issue. So she hasn't had surgery yet because she's too little. She did have an MRI when she was born. That's how we know that she has the tethered spinal cord. It sounds like her case is kind of more complicated than Riley's was. I think the positioning, Riley's like bump that's on her back, that was a signal that she had a tethered cord, was like centered. Mia's is off to the side. I don't know if that makes a difference. I'm not going to show Mia's like bump because I don't want to. That's like private. It's on her back, but it's still, you know. Anyway, so she has the tethered cord. She'll have another MRI at 6 months, I guess, to check in and probably make a surgery plan. We're anticipating surgery sometime between July and October when she's like 9 to 12 months. That's the age range that they want her to be. But she has other signals for like the tethered cord. They anticipate she's going to have like bladder and bowel issues. That was in her notes from the neurosurgeon, which is really cool. We don't really know what that means. We do talk to the spina bifida clinic. We're having issues with her insurance still. We've been having issues the last couple months. It's just taking a really long time to get her on Kaiser, and I don't know why. I think we're in the final stretch now. We're on Medi-Cal. So Medi-Cal sent her info to Kaiser finally, like this last week. So hopefully she'll be back on insurance soon. And then I'll have like a 4-month appointment with her pediatrician for like her weight and stuff like that. But anyway, once she's back on insurance, we'll probably reconnect with the spina bifida clinic because we talk to like specialists through them or whatever, or we're supposed to. And I don't know if we'll have like a urologist appointment at some point to discuss some of those anticipated issues. But one of the other signals for her tethered cord is that she has a club foot. So her foot just isn't like positioned correctly. Both of them, but one of them, it's like the bone is messed up so they can't fix it, and then the other one was fixable. So for the first 2 months after she was born, she had a cast on her foot. We'd go in once a week and they'd swap it out, and it would like, that was to help reposition it. And now she graduated to a brace, so I'll show you in a minute. She has a brace on her foot, and she has to wear that 23 hours a day. We take it off for about an hour a day so she can wiggle around and she can have a bath and all that kind of stuff. But she has a brace, and so both feet have to be in like these little boots, and then it's connected with a bar to keep them positioned correctly. And she has to wear that for 23 hours a day for the next couple months. I don't know when she'll be out of it. I'm hoping like the end of March. I think that's what it should be. I'm not really sure. But then after that, she still has to wear the brace when she sleeps until she's 4 years old. So it's going to be a few years of correcting her feet. But anyway, with that, she's not rolling over yet. I think there's still time for her to meet that milestone. And also she was born early at 36 weeks. So she's allowed to be a little bit behind her milestones. That's what the pediatrician said. Like, it's okay if she's a few weeks behind. So I'm not sure when she's supposed to roll over, but she hasn't yet, and I think part of it is her feet get caught on her brace, and it's kind of hard to flip. She has to move her feet like in tandem. They can't move separately from each other. But yeah, so I don't know if she would like roll over if she didn't have the brace. Let me show you the brace really quick. Okay, I'm feeding her, so this is kind of hard, but this is her brace. We just strap her in and then connect this little bar. There's like a pool noodle on the bar, so it doesn't, I don't know, hurt her or hurt other people. So it's not just a metal thing poking out. But that's what she wears. But yeah, so she'll be wearing that for a while. I don't know when we have a follow-up. I don't know because of her insurance. I have no idea when we're going to have a follow-up to make sure like it's going fine. they like just give it to you and you're just left to it. And like, I don't know why they trust people to do that. Like, I don't know. Like, what if we haven't been doing it correctly this whole time and it just messes up her feet? I wish we had a follow-up. Like, I wish they would check in every once in a while, but they haven't. And I don't know if they were supposed to, and it's just because her insurance is all messed up. But anyway, those are like the big updates for her. She's doing pretty well. She's a happy girl. She's such a sweet girl. Huh. Are you so sweet? That's all. So hopefully we can get back into the rhythm of vlogging soon. I really like to share like our morning and night routines at some point. I just have to like get it together to do that. But anyway, yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel to see more, and I will see you next time. Bye!